Hi, thank you for being here. We're in Southampton and you're spending the day with me, and I'm going to talk you through some things that you can do in Southampton and potentially show you. We've had this rare occasion to spend quite a few days here to recharge, reset, disconnect, and I took full advantage of this time. And now I'm taking you with me, just for a little bit. Hi, long time no see. At least it feels like a long time for me. Based on the amount of bird poo on this table, this video might get a lot funnier anytime soon. Are you hearing all the background noise? When you work on cruise ships, it's amazing to sail into these exotic, remote locations. However, there are a few downsides to them when it comes to practicality. So it does feel amazing to get to that city that offers you, well, pretty much everything for everyone. And for us, Southampton is that home port. I've changed benches for the sound, and at this moment I'm putting all my faith into my road microphone for all the background noise. I'm sorry about this. Hope the sound's not too bad. It wasn't really my plan to do very crew specific videos, however, I might as well. I have missed this, being in the center of a city in England. Well, I'm in a park now, but no one is staring at me. I can do whatever I want and still no one is, well, actually, forget that. Someone is just staring at me as we speak. We are in Southampton. This is our home port. Every time I start a new contract, I see all the ports. I tend to do a bit of research, at least I daydream about what it is that I can do in those things. And I always forget to talk about the home port, because the home port is like a reset button on all the things that you can't do for yourself. So sailing into very exotic, remote places is certainly fascinating, is certainly an experience. But the more you visit those ports, the more you miss the really basic things, and Southampton for us is like that little gold mine that has everything we could possibly need. It really is basic things that we do need in a port. I feel slightly embarrassed that I haven't really had the curiosity to explore Southampton from a cultural point of view. However, I do know it is the port where the RMS Titanic departed, and it was also the home for 500 of the people who have passed away when the ship sunk. What we do enjoy doing here when we come in our home port is pretty much shopping. There you've got plenty of shops. There's the high street that has every single shop you can imagine, one next to the other, from coffee shops to banks to clothing or sportswear, drugstores and pharmacies. And then you have West Quay, which is right next to the High Street, which is a big shopping center with additional stores. So it's one of the cities that provides you a variety of food choices from different cuisines around the world, as well as based on everyone's preference and budget. I never thought I would be so happy to be back in Southampton, for real. Got so many places to choose from, as well as cafes to get some Wi-Fi and to catch up with. And to catch up with your families. Right now, Southampton is just such a great place and day and time to disconnect. I can't believe it's January and it's so nice outside. I think it's important to have a moment when you disconnect from all of this, put your phone in a pocket, with or without music, and just go for a walk, enjoy where you are. When I first joined ships and I was very curious to go out in port every single day from I spent as much time in port as I possibly could. And I remember meeting some crew members that were just not bothered to go out, and now I completely understand their point of view. However, don't underestimate the simplicity and the benefits of just going out for a walk. You don't need to spend money every time you go out in port, in case that is one of your priorities or the reasons why you choose not to stay on board. Perhaps I'm making these ship advice videos to sound a bit too dramatic or to give you all these survival tips, but it's just a different workflow and energy. And until you understand the dynamic behind working on ships, having sea days and port days, and depending on your role, what your working hours on, it might be a bit confusing for you until you find your feet. And this is the only reason I'm making these videos, to give you some pointers that you maybe haven't considered, at least to be aware of them, and then you can decide what it is that works best for you. This would be a fantastic time for you to subscribe. For this contract, I've set my mind to take you with me as things are happening, as opposed to writing a script up front and then putting all my energy into matching the initial plan. Today is not my day, but that is an ambulance, so I'm pretty sure someone has it worse than I do. It took me a long time and a lot of takes to finish some how-to videos. Some how-to? I think they were how-tos. Were they how-tos? Videos. It is the 13th of January. Wow. Yeah, it is. It's the 13th of January and it's so nice and sunny outside. I cannot believe it. It is beautiful. We haven't been on... Why is this happening again? Oh, garbage trucks, ambulances, and leaf blowers. I'm so sorry. I'll stop filming now. I will go away. I get it. Do you want me to go? Wish I could have a play with that leaf blower though.